Hello everybody, I'm Anime Ace and welcome to my channel, and today we are going to be reviewing Black Clover and seeing whether I recommend it as a story that you should watch. Black Clover is a shonen anime that was written originally by Yuki Tabata and follows the adventures of a boy named Asta who lives in a world filled with magic. The only thing is, he's the only one who doesn't have any. The story follows Asta trying to become the Wizard King, which is the strongest mage to ever live, but the story is sure to be filled with trials and tribulations considering he doesn't have any magic and he's trying to become the Wizard King. In Black Clover, Asta is basically the underdog trying to rise through the ranks and reach his dream. But of course, no one really views Asta with any sort of respect as he is a peasant and has no magic. He is also competing to become Wizard King with Yuno, who is the deuteragonist of Black Clover, who is very strong, has a lot of magical prowess, and is a prodigy. But unlike some other shonen stories, Yuno actually respects Asta and even looks up to him, which is better than some other stories. Black Clover also has a colorful cast of characters, the main ones mostly consisting of the Black Bulls, the magic squad that Asta joins once he gets to the royal capital. These characters develop as the story progresses and they become a lot more likable. They're also a rowdy gang of people who don't really fit in anywhere but are still strong in their own right. The female characters are also much more well written than some other shows that treat their female cast as just a side piece for the main character. And yes, the main character definitely does get a lot of girls' attention, but at least the girls have personalities. Other than just magic, Black Clover also has magical creatures like elves, devils, dwarves, and other creatures. If you like stories where the main character basically just sticks it to everyone and proves just how great and strong that he is, then you'll probably like this story. Through Black Clover, you gain understanding for characters who may not have acted with the most kindness when you first meet them, but you grow to understand why those characters act that way, and they grow and change and become better people, which is great. The main character, Asta, is a little bit loud and obnoxious when first starting out, but considering how he's basically been ignored his whole life, it makes sense why he wants to get everyone's attention. He's also unapologetically himself, and people love him for it. Black Clover also has some interesting villains, whether they're just plain evil or have a reason for being evil due to either trauma or how they were taught or how they grew up. Most Black Clover villains really feel fleshed out and like they're actual characters. Black Clover does have some issues in terms of animation where it doesn't look the prettiest in comparison to animes like Demon Slayer or Jujutsu Kaisen, but I personally don't think that it deters anything from the actual story. Also, some people say that Asta in the first few episodes sounds quite annoying and much more loudmouthed than he is in the rest of the series, which I do agree with, but since it's only for the first few episodes, I think it's fine. Black Clover is a little bit hard to get into, especially if you've never seen anything from it before, and if yelling deters you from a show, then chances are you probably wouldn't get past the first few episodes. But if you can get past the first few episodes, the story is really good and has a lot of lovable characters. Black Clover is also my personal favorite anime. I liked it so much that it's the anime that got me into reading manga because I just couldn't wait to watch more. And if you have a problem with the animation that it's just taking you out of the experience, there's always the manga to read, but I don't personally think the animation is bad enough to warrant having to go to the manga to be able to enjoy it, although some scenes are better in the manga than in the anime, as will always be. Maybe I'm a little biased because Black Clover is my favorite, but I think that it's a story that anyone can really enjoy if it's given a chance to shine and show just how great it is. Just how once Asta was given a chance to show what he could do in the story, everyone really respected him. So I think Black Clover is the same way. If you give it a shot, I think most people would enjoy it. So, in closing, if you enjoy shows where underdogs can rise through the ranks and prove to everyone their skill and just how good that they really are at what they do, then I think you'll enjoy Black Clover. Of course, it's not for everyone, but if you enjoy shonen and fantasy and magic and the underdog character and maybe a little bit of yelling as well, then I think you'd enjoy Black Clover. So that was my review of the Black Clover anime and whether I would recommend it to you or not. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like and the subscribe button. Stay tuned for more anime videos because I'm addicted. See ya!